Hello, so today I wanted to share with you how I went about designing this table runner for Christmas. And I have not done this before, to be honest with you. This is the first time I will be pressing something that's has to be done kind of like in sections. My press is 16 by 20 and my Epson printer prints up to 13 by 19. So those are kind of the parameters I've been working with. But today I wanted to tackle this because it's something I want to do. And I went ahead and made my template the size of the actual runner. And so it's actually 13 by 72. And I'm going to probably end up uh, cutting it or slicing it in pieces to press it. But I wanted to design it all on one template, of course, so I could see what it looks like and the positioning and all that I want to do. So down here is the final design, and I haven't pressed it yet. That'll be probably the next couple days after I finish some orders. But just kind of wanted to share this video and get some feedback. If you guys have other ideas or you think something else works better, please share with me. I'd be happy to hear any recommendations. So I'm going to be probably placing this wreath first, and just got to hold down the shift and bring it in, push enter, and then you can kind of push shift again and kind of position it to where you want it. Now, because this runner is 72 inches, I kind of, the middle I think is about 36, so that's why I placed that there. We're going to work with that. The runner has some points at the end, which I did not include because I might leave those blank. I might not work with that area, or I could always get part of my design and print it and then press it last if I think it needs some extra touches. Right now I'm working with the center part here, and I'm going to duplicate this layer here. And to flip it once again, I'm not sure if you guys know, but there's these little handles there, and you kind of just can flip it that way and then play with your design. I love that these lines, guidelines come up and help you position things and center them. It's very, very, very helpful. So next what I'm going to do is add this Christmas wreath that says Merry Christmas on it. I think I'm going to position it here on the ends, not too close because I want to make sure it stays in the general area of the length of the runner. And I'm going to put another one at the other end. And now I want to add a few of these stars that I have here, and probably put them over here down the center. So now that I have the star here, I always like to make sure that I view fit on screen here. And you can also like view print size, but obviously I want to do that at the end when I want to make sure everything is positioned correctly. But right now, so that I can, in the design process here, I want to do fit on screen. And so that's pretty much the size I think I want to do it. And then after, in order to copy, you just come over here to the layers and you make sure that the one you want to copy is selected, and you pull it down here to the bottom and you let go, and then you just do that as many times as you want it to copy. There is also a shortcut for that. Control C, and then you just Control V, and it brings up another one there so that you can move it around, and I had this little reef here that was green, and I brought in some gold paper and I clipped it to the reef, and now it's gold. And so I show how to do that in another video. If you need me to link it up, I can go ahead and do that so that you could see how to use it. It's basically called clipping masks, and once you do that, then you merge the layers, and then you can pull this up and use it in your design. I want to see about putting this gold element around the reef here. And just to give it this area's a little bit more gold accents to match these gold stars. So when that is selected, it's I don't know if you could see it, but it is actually on top of this, and I don't want it. I kind of want it to accent the background. So with it selected, and with the move tool selected, and actually the gold here selected, I'm going to go ahead and move it all the way down to the bottom, and then that way it accents the bottom, and it kind of then this wreath lays on top, and it's just something extra. It's not like you have to do it. I just kind of like a little bit more gold accents. I'm also going to go ahead and duplicate that layer with Control C and then Control V. And I had the wrong one selected, so that's why I did that. So I've got to make sure it's the bottom one. Let me see. Yeah, there you go. And so I'm going to do Control C and Control V, and then I'm going to go ahead and flip it around and position it. So what I think I want to do now is, like I said, add some red, and I'm going to add it right here to the middle. I actually already have this little star that I made again with the clipping mask. And once again, I do have another video that shows specifically how to do that. So let me know if you need it. I can probably link it to this video somehow. And so this is the design that I've come up with, and I will be pressing it soon. But I wanted to share that with you, and I'd love to know what you guys think, if you think there's an easier way, if it's a good idea to make it the size of your actual blank, or the table runner in this case. Let me know. Let me know what you think, and I'd love to know your input to make this easier or faster, or if you guys have any tips. And I will also probably be sharing when I press it. It's going to be fun to try and do that, but I thought I'd share it, and just we can just learn together. Okay, thanks.